Matthew.
And this is Rich from RageWorks.
And welcome back to Nerd News Today for Out of the Box, Into the Ring Extreme Edition.
That's right, we got another Bash of the Brawlers figure on deck from the ECW original San Francisco Toy Makers line, and it is the one and only Mike Awesome, known for his legendary feuds with Masato Tanaka and being the fact check thriller in WCW. But he was also ECW champion. Comes with a very nice ECW belt. All the typical original San Francisco Toy Makers ECW packaging, showcasing the line on the back, as well as all of the other figures. In terms of accessories, Mike Awesome comes with the trademark ECW red chair. Mike Awesome comes with a bunch of trading cards showcasing some of ECW's alumni, along with, as I said, the ECW red chair.
So this is probably the most expensive ECW figure out there to get in package.
Really?
Yes, because I believe it's most sought after because of that World Championship belt. Because we've seen the belt before with the first wave, and we're going to compare the two, but this is clearly a much better belt. And a lot of folks consider this to be the best ECW figure that was made from the series.
Really?
It's pretty hyped up there, and yeah, it is very expensive to find these in package. In fact, during this entire series, you guys have seen most of these in package, except for like one or two of them. This was the most expensive figure I had to get from the entire line.
Wow.
Yeah.
What kind of numbers are people looking at if they wanted to add this to their collection?
I got lucky, and I got mine for about $50 plus shipping and handling. Mine's a little yellow also, which is why. A good one, you could look anywhere up to 100, if not more in some cases.
Wow.
But yeah, for like a perfectly pristine one, at least 80, 100, maybe a little bit more. And I think it's going to continue going up because, again, it's got that really beautiful belt.
Yeah, the belt definitely is a difference maker. In terms of the figure, we'll dig into the detailing when we take it out of the packaging, but nonetheless, definitely a solid figure from the Bash of the Brawlers line.
But we'll see if it's going to be the best of the best as it's been claimed to have been.
That's it.
So let's go ahead and get Mike Awesome out of the box.
And see if he actually is awesome.
See what you did there. So here's our Mike Awesome now out of the box. And, up front, it's pretty awesome looking. I have to admit, it is very awesome looking.
In all his mulleted glory.
Yeah, look at this mullet. First things first, look at that mullet, folks.
Yep.
That is beautiful. 90s
and the
mullet.
face sculpt is perfect.
That is a perfect face sculpt. This is, I think, the best face sculpt we've seen, period.
They've done they did a great job. You know what's crazy? We talked about this in another review for one of the other figures. Vascularity. Actually gave him vascularity,
Oh, yeah.
too.
I mean, all these figures more or less have unique body sculpts, but this one is huge. Like, it is a 300-pound Mike Awesome. And, a lot of the figures that ECW got in this era, they all were pretty bulky. So for Mike Awesome, they had to make him even more bulky.
Right.
And it looks good. He doesn't look fat. He looks big and muscular.
Yep. They did a great job. The belt was a huge bit of fan service to include with the character. I mean, everything about the figure is top-notch, minus his chair accessory.
Well, the chair is fine, too. I mean, the chair is standard ECW chair.
Right.
He used them.
He did. He did
use plenty of chairs.
He did.
So yeah, this is great. Let's talk about Articulation real quick as well. He is stiff out the box, of course. Let's see, does the action feature still work? Yep.
Yep.
He can give a nice uppercut.
Bang.
The right bang. Terrible names. Still has that. This moves just plain fine. Legs are decent. He can get some good leg distance, actually. Yeah, good articulation there. Knees are fine. It's actually pretty good all around. But yeah, let's talk about this championship belt, because that's like the big selling point of this Mike Awesome, and it looks great. And to compare, in fact, here is what came with Taz. He was the only other figure to come with the championship belt, the World Championship belt, that is. Rob Van Dam had the TV title. This is Taz's world belt, and you could see, this was not faded. This is how it came.
Yep.
This is what Mike Awesome had. Totally different. It's the same belt, but like paint job is so different. It makes a huge difference in how they look.
Yeah, they definitely took their time with Mike Awesome. Again, this is something we've talked about in previous reviews. The attention to detail would fluctuate from figure to figure, and it almost takes me back to something I've talked about with a colleague of mine, where we say, depending on the mood of the sculptor that day or who's sculpting, maybe the sculptor didn't like the character, or maybe he thought that the character was dumb, so he's like, it is what it is, and he just put it out there. I kind of feel like there's sometimes bias based on the designs of some of these characters, because again, it could be they didn't like working with the sculpt, they didn't like working with the character.
I think it's evolution.
Yeah, but you know what? In some of the lines that we've done together, we've seen huge differences between one character and another within the same line, where they just phoned it in completely.
I do want to mention that Mike Awesome comes with trading cards as well, but we've seen these cards again and again already. I'm not going to go too in-depth on them, because I really want to focus on this belt right now.
Yep.
So again, the belt is gorgeous, but there's one interesting problem here.
Yep.
So
which we noticed as we were preparing ourselves to discuss this.
And this is why, man, I almost should have left this in box, because this belt is actually fused on him.
Yep.
It's not supposed to be that way, but if you get a good look, you're going to see some white film around the sides of it.
Yep.
And I think that rubber just melted onto him. And again, I think it's age because that should have been white lettering on his butt there. It's yellow now.
Well,
and that packaging was pretty yellowed also.
I know you were saying it's possible that it might have fused, but you know what I think? I feel that it was a construction defect.
Possibly,
and you know why I say that? Because if you look at the way that the glue is, and look, it's black to match the trunks there.
See, but I don't think it's glue because I've looked at other photos of this. We checked before we did this. I checked on eBay, and there's plenty of my costumes that aren't wearing the belt.
Right.
So
why does it have that film? Right, because it matches like all the flesh and gear areas. You see,
I
what
think
I mean?
it just melted from heat and storage. So like I'm going to try and get this off right now, and it looks like again I saw pictures. There you go. Yeah, you can see it's starting to come off. It's starting to peel.
Oh man.
This sucks. Oh man, we're about to. I feel like I should just leave it on at this point.
You're probably going to need an X-Acto knife and very careful surgery to get it off.
You guys can maybe see like it's melted. That is straight up melted onto this figure.
That's insane.
So I'm not going to take the belt off, and that's really disappointing because I got this figure for that belt.
To display on other characters.
And I can't do that. Because, this is such a messed up figure now. Oh, that's such a big disappointment. And again, it's a 20-year-old figure. It was probably stored horribly in someone's basement or attic, and heat ruined it. So, buyer beware, guys. This is a figure that really, you shouldn't take out anyway because it's pretty valuable. I did mine because it was so yellow and whatever, but this is apparently the price I paid. I've now got a kind of defective Mike Awesome that I can never remove that belt from.
Yep, you're going to have to Matt's point, if you're looking to get this figure, you may have to take a loss and buy him out of the package.
I'd say get him
that
loose.
Way you can get him loose with the belt accessory included.
If you can get the belt, because a lot of times the loose ones don't even have the belt. The belt alone is, another
is
$30, $40 probably.
Yeah, the belt is worth some money just because of the impeccable detailing. You see that this has the paintwork versus the previous ECW belt that Matt showed that did not.
So, I don't feel so bad opening him now because he was such a messed up toy in this regard, but on the other hand, it wouldn't have been bad to leave him box either. Yep. So, I didn't pay top dollar for him, but he was the most expensive one I got from this wave.
To Matt's point, buyer beware for sure.
Yeah.
With that, make sure that before you crack it out, see if there's any sort of fusing of the belt. You could probably tell immediately.
Now that you know what to look for if you see him from the front, now you know what to look for.
Yep.
Look for that white film. Otherwise, good luck.
Yep, absolutely.
So the belt's stuck on him, whatever. Let's see how he performs in the ring since he's out of the box anyway.
Yep, let's check it out.
All right, so our Mike Awesome is now in the ring. Let's test out what the moves he can do, which of course is going to probably be power bombs.
Many kinds.
Many power bombs. So let our victim be our favorite, Just Incredible.
That's it, Ozone Park's very own.
The legs between there. Let's go for an awesome bomb right away. Look at that, just posing, parading around the ring.
That's it. Awesome bomb is in the building.
It makes a great sound when you hit him with power bombs too. It's
does.
Really great.
He's got some weight to it, so it works.
Now I'm trying to get this elbow to bend. This is also very stiff out of the box, so I'm not going to try and do much with it. I think it needs to get kind of blow dried to loosen up. But yeah, another thing just to be aware of in this figure that's already having so many problems.
That's it.
Let's do one more.
Yeah, it works out. That's pretty damn good.
You want to give it a try?
Sure, why not? I think off the top rope awesome bomb coming up.
Oh my god. Gee, just spiked the landing too.
That's it.
But this is Mike Awesome after all, and this is our final ECW figure review, so we need to get really extreme here.
Yep.
We need to bring in the tables.
That's it. The hardware comes in.
We're putting out Just Incredible for a long time now.
That's it. That man has a family.
Not anymore, he doesn't.
No, he does not.
Oh my god.
And that is a great way to close that out.
There's still a few more signature moves we need to do real quick because, luckily everything that he does is actually pretty much perfectly translatable into his toy.
That's correct.
So I'm going to do, in fact, I'll bring in Nova. Let's get another victim in here. You got to do the frog splash.
That's right. He does do a frog splash. That's it. That's the splash.
But there is one other Mike Awesome signature move.
That's right.
Oh my god!
That's it. Sandman lives to tell the tale.
Sandman was too drunk to know to
but
take
then he
the
gets
move.
up. And he gets clotheslined in the back of the head for his trouble.
Right in the liver. He needs that.
And your ECW champ stands triumphant.
So now, just to close things out here, since this is our final ECW figure review, let's take a look at the very first figure we reviewed in the series, which is Taz.
Yep.
And they both come with the ECW World Heavyweight Championship belt. So let's just take a quick comparison of these two figures. And again, first wave to final wave, so much happened with the faces, with the body sculpting. They made a lot of improvements over the years.
In terms of aesthetic differences, they definitely continue to improve. Mike Awesome even had vascularity, more defined muscle definition. It really was a great evolution from the first figure to the last figure from the ones that we've reviewed.
Yeah, I mean, so many things improved over them. You know, as much as we talk some of the critiques of these figures, for what they were, for the price point they were especially, because, you know, we do have to consider the price point. These were way cheaper than Jakks figures.
Yep, $4.99, $5.99, depending on where you bought them from.
Yeah, where at that point, Titantron figures were now getting close to $10, if not $10 or more in most toy stores. So, you know, for these bargain bin toys, essentially, they are pretty good. They made some good improvements. They made some good choices as time went on. Some things don't really age well. Some things look a little bit goofy.
But it's part of the charm of the line, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's a good way for us to look at this series. At the end of the day, as collectors, we always pride ourselves on appreciating the history behind it. And I think Original San Francisco Toy Makers, when it comes to the history of wrestling figures, was pretty prominent. They did a good job with what they had at the time.
They've been around, they did their thing, and, you know, at the end of the day, I'm pretty happy I got all the figures now. I got all the collection. As a kid, I couldn't really appreciate that charm. So now, as an adult, I really do dig these. And, you know, I think they are worth hunting down. Are they worth getting loose versus on card? Depends on how you collect. For me, I'm a loose collector, and I kind of think it's great to have them this way. But, you know, I could see the merits in getting them on card, too. Just buyer beware, because those cards are going to fall off. They, as you saw in this series, get yellowed very quickly over time.
Yeah, the glue is going to weaken on the plastic sides of the packaging.
Yeah.
They'll be yellowing, depending on the way that the packaging was kept. The trading card glue may get, the sticker glue may get messed up. So,
for my money, I'm pretty happy with them loose. I think they're better this way, but, you know, they're pretty great in package too. They're good no matter what. So that's our look at Mike Awesome from ECW, Original San Francisco Toy Makers. And that's our look at ECW figures.
That's right.
But we're not done yet. There's actually still a few more videos we have to go over. So stick around. There's still more ECW to be had. And this being ECW, we got to finish things out the right way here with run-ins.
The Sandman has shown up.
Oh my God.
That's it. Sandman stands triumphant, because that would pretty much be how ECW TV would end almost every week.
Pretty much, yeah.
Sandman with a beer, kendo stick, all the wrestlers looking on, and people laid out.
Then the lights go off. Oh my God. It's New Jack. It's New Jack. He just killed everybody in the ring, because that's what New Jack does. And yes, this is our final shot for these reviews. New Jack, victorious. Yep. So that's ECW. I'm Matthew.
I'm Rich from RageWorks.
See you guys next time. Stick around. There is still more ECW fun to be had here. We'll see you guys here next time on Nerd News Today.
Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.